right to this tonight. So thank you to those of you who are joining us in live time. I love seeing you. And to those who are catching the recording, I hope this is helpful for you. What I wanted to do tonight was I wanted to start with just a couple announcements and then make my way through some suggestions for you guys in regards to continuing with the launch of Transform 20. So I hope that you leave this call tonight with a few action activities, and I hope you feel more confident and more excited for the weeks to come. So I'm going to go ahead and do a screen share right now. When I do this screen share, I'm not going to put the slides in full screen. But if you can't see them, interrupt me because I won't be able to see you, and just let me know, like, hey, Sarah, it does need to be full screen, okay? So I'll do the screen share now. Let's see. Let me go to, this might be, is it too small on the screen? Michelle, can you see it? You can't see it. You can? It's fine. All right, awesome. Okay, so let's go to announcements. Actually, I will put it into present mode. We'll see. Mine likes to freeze on me. Okay, so here are a couple announcements. In regards to Super Saturday, it's coming sooner than you realize. And for those of you who are newer coaches and you've never went, I would tell you that it's time to stop watching. It is time to stop thinking you're not worthy of being there. I hear that a lot from new coaches. They're like, oh, I shouldn't go. I'm a new coach. And my answer to you is that that was actually how I got the most excited about my business, how I made friends who were coaches that weren't just on my team. It was how, honestly, I got a lot of, whenever I was a brand new coach and I was struggling to attract people, right? Like whether it be challengers or coaches, they saw me going to these events and they were like, literally, like they just wanted to be a part of this culture and this tribe and this sisterhood. I remember one year on a Super Saturday, a January Super Saturday, I remember signing a coach that night, and she messaged me and she's like, the reason why I'm joining is because it's a Friday night and you get to be out and about. You're wearing a pretty dress. You're with a bunch of people who are super fit. You look like you're having fun. Like, I don't know what you're doing, but I want to be a part of it. And legit, I signed a working coach from that. So I would encourage you to reach out to your upline and have them help you find where your Super Saturday location is. I think they're calling it Super Weekend now. They don't call it Super Saturday now because it takes place often on Fridays or Sundays. But I want you to decide today that this matters for your business and that you're going to go. If you're smart, you'll purchase your tickets now because then they will be a tax write-off for 2018. Don't wait until January, even though the event takes place in January. If you can buy your tickets now, I would do that. Okay, so just a heads up, start to look for that. My next announcement is in regards to the coach sneak peek for our team. So what I'll be doing, I'm going to be promoting the coaching opportunity this week. You will see me promoting it on my IG stories and in some of my posts on my social media. Here's what it's going to look like. I will do a coach sneak peek in my stories. And when I say coach sneak peek, I mean like basically telling a story with some images on Monday. And I will make that go live like around noonish. That will stay for 24 hours. And it will take me into Tuesday around noonish. On Tuesday, I will do a live. So I'll go live on a coaching opportunity topic on my Instagram stories. Then Wednesday, I will do another coach sneak peek type post with pictures telling stories. Again, that will take me into Thursday around noon. And then Thursday night, I will go live. Friday, I'll do the same thing. I'll tell a story with pictures. These will all be varied just a little bit. And then Sunday, I will do a business opportunity call at 7:30 p.m. So for those of you who are new to the business and you've never done a sneak peek, or you're just not confident right now that you feel like you have the time to do one, but you have people who you think are interested in the business, I would be happy to do the call for you. You just would need to let me know that you're going to be inviting someone to it so I can get them added in so they can watch it. So that will take place before our team call next Sunday night. Excuse me. Another announcement would be coach admin access to Transform 20. Last week, I think I got everybody added in, but there is a chance that I could have missed you. So if I missed you and you need coach admin access, send me a message, please, and I will get you added in right away. We're working to have a really large team-wide Transform 20 group, and I want to make sure that you can add your clients in as well. Last but not least, from an announcement standpoint, is in regards to our Diamond Retreat. So those coaches who are going to be Diamond or above before, I want to say I set the date to that last Thursday in January, or that first Thursday in January. If you are planning to be Diamond or above, I need to know that you're at least planning to come, because I'm working to make reservations and work on gift bags. So if you are coming, give me the heads up so that I can get all my ducks in a row. If you're not going to be able to make it, also let me know, just so that I know that I'm not counting on you as a head count, okay? All right, that's all the announcements that I have. What I wanted to do tonight was I wanted to talk to you about going beyond launch day. Now, here's the deal. When I had the runner's call this weekend, I kind of did a little survey, and I was like, how'd you guys do? How did it go? And some of them were like, oh, I was kind of frustrated. I busted my butt leading up to launch week. I promoted it. I talked about it, but I didn't really sell it that well. And some of you said, you know what? I keep getting no's. Like, some of you are starting to scratch your head and you're like, I'm not getting anywhere, right? I'm having a hard time. I'm getting a lot of objections. And honestly, like, if I can be truthfully dead honest with you, the next couple weeks are the hardest weeks out of all 52 weeks of the year. The reason being is because everybody, regardless what their budget looks like, is strapped right now for cash. They're strapped because they're shopping for others. So what I need you to do is keep showing up. I need you to just tell yourself, I've just got to get to December 26th. Once you get to that date, it is smooth sailing. I think I've shared this before, but in the past, when I was a newer coach, there were times when I didn't hit Success Club until New Year's Eve. And it's because I spent the whole month getting objections. Do I want you waiting until New Year's Eve to hit Success Club? No, absolutely not, because it's stressful and I want you to get to enjoy the holidays. But I will tell you, if it happens, I don't want you to panic and think, I'm not going to hit Success Club. You can. Just realize that people don't have money right now. So they are going to give you objections. They're going to blow you off. They're going to tell you that the time's not right, because it's hard to justify spending on yourself when you're busy, basically buying for everybody else right now. So crickets and no's are super common. Please don't see it as a defeat. Please see it as a challenge. And that's where you ask yourself, what can I do to turn that no into a yes? And basically the best way to do that is to add more value. Add more value in your posts, meaning show the people who are following you that you are someone who can help them. Make posts that deliver information, that teach, that really get them inspired or educated on the topic of being healthy. And just know that when they're ready and when they have money in their pocket after the 26th, they're going to be choosing you. So I don't let it stress me out. I know that it's just part of the game, and I know that we're coming into the best time of the year to be health and fitness coaches. I'm telling you, buckle up, because it's going to be insane. January, February, March, April, it is the best time of year. So hang with me a couple more weeks and it's smooth sailing, okay? So here's the deal. In order to go beyond launch day, right, because some of you, like I said, were like, oh, I didn't sell as many as I thought. That means that you need to continue to add more value. So what I'm going to do is share with you some ideas on leveraging our launch group. So first of all, ask yourself, did you run a launch group? If the answer is no, I still want you to set one up, okay? I want you to set one up, or I want you to partner up with another coach and have a space where you can send people to give them more information. I look at that launch group as a value funnel, meaning that it's a place you're inviting to where you're not expecting anything in return. You're basically putting them there so you can show them this is what it looks like if you work with me as your coach. So in that value funnel, that's where you're going to show them nutrition stuff, content from the program, pricing, you're going to put it all there, and you are going to simply invite to that. Some of you are like, I keep inviting to my Transform 20 challenge group, but no one wants to buy. The truth is they don't know enough about the program then to want to buy. So what you need to be doing is you need to be working over the next, 6 weeks, to invite people to your launch group, to your info group. It's no commitment. If you can, I challenge you to every single day on your social media, Find a way to invite to your info group. I think it would be really incredible if you tried to invite 50 people a day. Now, some of you might say, how do I invite 50 people to my launch group every day? If you talk about Transform 20 in your stories, you can invite, you can swipe, you can send a message that said, hey, I noticed you watched my stories today and I had been sharing about my upcoming Transform 20 group. Were you interested in learning more about it? They can say no, they can say yes. If they say yes, then they get added into your info group. It doesn't mean it stops there. You have to still talk to them, but it means that there's a better chance you're going to build a relationship with them if you put them into your launch group. So that means that you've got to keep posting in there. Okay, because basically what you're going to do is you're going to show them, like I said, that you are the coach you keep saying you are. You're someone who can add value to them. So that means that you're going to need to share content in there. Stuff from Shaun T is great. Follow him on Instagram. Follow him on other social platforms. Share like simple stuff, but just put it in there. Share anything from the Beachbody pages that you can find. Go live in there or host a call on different topics. Last week I hosted a call on understanding what a challenge group is, like just simple little things that we take for granted that we already understand. They don't know yet. So again, the more info and value you can give, the more likely they're going to want to be a part. And then what you could also do is there's going to be that upcoming free workout, and I'll talk about it in a minute. But you could work out as a group. You could offer them the link to work out with you once a week. Like, you can get really creative with this. So what you need to be aware of this week upcoming is December 11th, so that's Tuesday. There are going to be 2 workouts released to those who purchased. So in your info group, you want to have a graphic or use a graphic that says, heads up, on December 11th, you're now going to have access to 2 different workouts. There's Transform 10 and Transform 15. You want to talk about it there. And you also want to talk about the opportunity for people to try the free workout. So for those of you who've done Lift 4, if you've been a coach long enough, you know that when we did Lift 4, there was almost like an infomercial called Before Lift 4. And it wasn't Lift 4, but it was just moves, and it was Joel, and it was like a preview, like almost like an infomercial. They're going to do the same thing with the Shaun T workout, and that is also going to launch on December 11th. I tried to find the FAQ to share that with you guys, but I actually wasn't able to. So as I find it, or if one of you guys find it, please let's share it in the team page. But basically, with that one, with the free workout, you could plan and say, I have an opportunity to give out this workout to 20 people or 30 people or whatever. Who wants to preview it with me for free? And then you can have them do this workout with you. You could schedule a time or a date when you wanted to do it. Or you could say like, hey, I'm getting ready to launch my new program. I would love some feedback on what you guys think of this workout. Who wants to preview it and give me a review? And you can make like a whole, you could do Insta stories based off the review of what people think of the new program. Like, you could just ask for their picture with like a sweaty selfie workout and then a quote of what they thought of Transform 20, of the preview workout. So you can get really creative with this, and you can create that FOMO where people feel like they want to join in. Now, as far as the group workout for those who have purchased it, I think it would be great if we did a team one. You can do one by yourself if you want, but I'm just letting you guys know that this week, so this Tuesday at 8 p.m., I will be doing probably the Transform 15 and 10. So it would be 35 minutes. I'll do both. I'll do it on a Zoom link, and anyone would be welcome to join. I'll share that link with you guys, but you can share it in your info group. You can share it with your clients who have bought already. But basically, we'll do those 2 workouts together live. I'm doing it 8 p.m. I know that Michelle is doing it. I think she said 5:45 a.m. So there may be a couple different times, and you don't have to do it Tuesday. That's just when they launch, but I would plan to do it at least once. Okay, so here's this image that you're looking at right now is just my image that I'm going to use on my YouTube thumbnails. So I went into Canva, I made this thumbnail, and basically it's just me walking my clients through the Transform 20 nutrition plan. I'm not doing it like a video one. Basically, it's more so a screen share just because I wanted to be able to talk about it as I go through. So this is the same thing that I did for 2B Mindset. So it's me talking. It's almost just like a tutorial. I just use QuickTime and I walk them through the nutrition program. So I will have a separate video for the nutrition program, and then I'll have one for other topics as well. So it'll be a 10 to 15 minute video. I'll cover common questions and I'll just highlight the different, aspects of the tracker, of the meal plan, and then show them the recipes too. What I will then do is I will share this video in my info group. It will go on my YouTube channel as well. And then I will start to make meal plans each week based off of the Transform 20 meal plan. My meal plan every single week will go in that info group. Again, just for free, I'm just putting it out there. I'm showing these people about how I'm going to add value to them and how I can help them. What I may do to increase engagement is I may not give it away every week. I may say, comment below if you want the full meal plan. Like maybe I'll just show breakfast or something. And I'll say like, who wants the rest of this? Because again, I really want engagement. Then I'll do another video. That video will be another short video as well, talking them through how to access BOD, how to pull up the Transform 20 workouts. I'll point out the Fixate channel in that video. I'll just show them like this is how you find it. I'll show them how to print the calendar if they only did digital unlock. I know that we have our dry erase calendar, but in the event that they only have digital, then I can show them how to print it. And then I'll also talk about streaming options. Again, just a really generic, basically like an explanation of BOD, but more specific to Transform 20. And then that will go in the preview group as well. One thing that you're going to want to do, excuse me, because you will be creating, you'll be bringing in clientele for the next several weeks. And so not everyone's joining at once. So I would recommend that you put together a welcome email that you send and share to those who are going to participate in the program. Basically, just welcoming them to our group, telling them here's the game plan between now and then. So maybe you're putting them in our Holiday Hustle group. Maybe you're having them do the Shaun T hybrid. Give them some of the videos that I'm encouraging you to make about nutrition, about BOD, about the tracker, just anything you can give them to help them feel like, okay, I know what the next steps are, because they're excited, right? They've got this program from you. They want to start and they don't want to wait until January, but they have to wait until January. So I want you to keep that momentum going with them and keep them excited. A lot of them will be getting their Shakeology or their performance line now. So even just helping them if they've never used Shakeology before, helping them to have some great recipes or, understanding the value of the performance line or whatnot, but just really working to get them started now and not necessarily in January. Another thing that you can do in your info group is you can leverage Shaun T and talk to them about the coaches only test group. Okay. You really want to share with them the what, the how, and the why. So why they might want to be a part of that coaches only group that Shaun is running for us, how they can be a part of it. So signing up as a coach, talk to them about how they don't have to work the business, because a lot of them think that, I don't want to be in that group because I don't want to have to work the business. A lot of people don't understand that they can just be a discount. So make sure you're highlighting the fact that they can be a discount coach. And then if you are getting any information from the Shaun T group, share it with them. Anything you can just say like, hey, like Shaun T just went live in my coaches only group and he talked about XYZ. I just wanted to fill you guys in, so that the people who are in that info group are like, she's really learned a lot from him and that group. I kind of want to be in that group too. So don't be afraid to leverage it and feature it. I think it'll help you to sign coaches as you go forward. Please realize that the challenge group will sell itself if you add value to the info group. So I really want you to lean into making your info group great. Don't get frustrated if you're getting no's. I told you guys this. This is just the season that our business is in. It's a hard time right now, but if you're showing people that you're going to show up and that you're going to help them and you're going to pour into them, they will want to work with you. And for those who don't, honestly, guys, it's their loss. The truth is, if they're giving you an objection that $160 is too much to spend on themselves, they're not ready. And you don't want them as a challenger, because if you're not ready, you're not going to post in the groups. You're not going to stay on Shakeology. You're not going to eventually become a coach. You're not going to add any value to our challenge groups. Like, you're just not. You're going to buy it, and then you're going to say, like, oh, Beachbody programs didn't work. But the truth is, like, they weren't ready. So you want to find those people who are at rock bottom. Those are your people. Those are the people whose lives, I promise you, you will change, because they will be so committed to going all in, and it'll be so fun for you. You know those challenge groups where you're like, oh, it's so boring. No one's posting. I feel like I'm just hitting my head off the wall, right? We've all had that group. That group looks like it does because the people in it aren't really ready to change. That's the truth. So I want you to pour into those who want to work with you. I want you to check in on them, love on them, give them your heart, and get them results, and be extremely results driven, and good things are going to happen. I also need you to be extremely results driven for your own transformation. You've got to bring the heat for the next few months, because we know that in April, when this launches in BOD to all of our other clients, we're going to have another, it's like basically having a launch round 2. And it's another opportunity for you to bring in new clientele or to bring your old clients back to the table. And so your transformations matter. I want you to pretend as if you're in Shanti's test group. You know how the coaches just wrapped up their test group? I want you to pretend that you're a Beachbody test group participant, and that your results are like you signed a contract that you will get results. Because guys, the coaches who are in those test groups, they have to sign contracts saying they will show up every day. I want you to show up for yourself and be results driven. Okay, so that is what I wanted to share today regarding how to basically keep going with Transform 20 and keep launching it. Let me see here. I just want to pull this. I want to try to get out of the PowerPoint. This is why I don't do full screen, because my computer is dying. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Let me stop that screen share. All right, so now I'm going to go back, because I wasn't looking at questions at all, because I couldn't see them. So I'm going to look at questions or comments right now. Let's see. If you have any, drop them. Okay. What I'm seeing right now, Kate, are you talking about Coach Sneak Peek? I know this is old. You commented a long time ago. Okay. Yeah, sharing recipes from Alana in our info group. Absolutely. Yeah. And even just talking about like To Be Mindset, like you have the option to do it that way. You could do a whole call or a whole live on what To Be Mindset is, and then another on the containers. Okay, let's see. It's hard to know which of my coaches got it without me looking at each of them. There's not really, honestly, Michelle, there's not.
Right. Okay. That's what I thought. Like a few said they got it, and then I looked at somebody else and I'm like, oh, look, okay, she did get it, but tell me. Because I'd like to even send them the welcome email, because they're,
sure,
you know, they're not getting all the news, but I just have to go through. There's no report I can run or anything.
I haven't seen one. I mean, no, because another way you could look would be I think it'd be easier to look in the back office than looking in the Facebook group, because some of them aren't even, like, I haven't even added I should have, but I haven't even added myself to that Shanti Facebook group yet. So that's not really the best, most effective way either, you know?
Okay. I just started making a list, so I just need to go over my list and see if I missed anybody.
Perfect. Yeah. Let's see. Anything else tonight? Ideas, the coaches who are on, anything you can share as far as advice goes or thoughts?
I made the unboxing video, but then I did an Instagram live. I did it last night. And then today I went through and I messaged everybody that watched it. Mm-hmm. And what I did is I sent them a message and I said, thanks for tuning in. And then I had pre-recorded the video message, like the 15-second video message. So I typed something out first and then sent the video, like saying that I'm really excited about this and I would love to give you more information and have you in, or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. That's good.
So it was pretty fast.
Yeah, that's good though. I think the more you can talk about it, the more you just create FOMO. And by January, they're like, okay, she's talked about this for a month now. Like, it must be good, right? They get excited.
I will tell you that it's fast. Like, you're not going to be taking any video clips. You're going to be doing those at the end.
Afterwards. Yes. Oh, cool. Okay. Anything else before we get ready to wrap up tonight? Nothing right now? Do you want to take a team picture real quick? Take one.
Oh, I see Jess is here. Oh.
Yeah. Got a nice little crew. I don't know who's on the phone. Somebody with an 814 number. But I'm glad to have them, whoever they are. All right, guys, ready?
Sorry.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, hold on.
Awesome. All right. I appreciate your time.
You're frozen for me, Sarah.
Like gone?
Okay.
Okay, so right now, if you have any new coaches, I want you to encourage them to get on the Q&A call with me at 8:30. It's not a formal call. It's just me, like, basically on Zoom, answering any questions that they have. Anyone's welcome. So encourage your coaches to do that. And again, if you have anybody for the sneak peek next week and you're not running your own, feel free to ask me for the link and I'll include them in mine, okay? All right, everybody. Happy Sunday. See you soon. Have a great week.